Its engine had to operate for 49 minutes to put it into a highly elliptical equatorial orbit. But this orbit would be altered with another burn at its high point. Mission designers were acutely aware of the high radiation environment, and the second burn would lift Galileo above the extreme radiation at its closest approach. Galileo's initial orbit eventually delivered a close approach to Ganymede, Jupiter's largest moon. During this orbit, engineers were trying to understand damage to the spacecraft's vital tape recorder. Without its high-gain antenna, the recorder was essential for slow replay of data recorded during the brief, close encounters. It had been stuck in rewind for 15 hours, and tape had been degraded. Light-emitting diodes, key elements in the recorder's control system, had acquired radiation defects. The second orbit also passed Ganymede. Galileo discovered it's the only moon in the solar system with a significant magnetic field. It also has an ocean sandwiched between two layers of ice. Galileo's orbits would be slightly varied so that it could make close approaches to different Jovian moons. But the equatorial orbits needed to reach the moons also took the craft through hotspots in Jupiter's radiation belts. With the observations made by the voyagers, the moon Europa was of particular interest to the Galileo team. Data from several instruments agreed that a salty ocean exists beneath Europa's surface ice. Later examination of the Galileo datasets revealed plasma wave and magnetic field information, showing that plumes of water vapor were erupting from cracks in the surface. Europa has more water than Earth, which makes it a possible home to life. Io was already known to have volcanic activity, but Galileo saw tides in the moon's solid surface of more than 100 meters. The temperatures generated by this gravitational distortion of Io make its numerous volcanoes hotter than anything found on Earth. During its 8 years at Jupiter, Galileo completed 35 orbits, filling out our limited picture of the Jovian system. This was never an easy mission. Galileo was a robust spacecraft, but the radiation environment stressed all the subsystems, and engineers were constantly having to find workarounds for the frequent breakdowns Galileo suffered. Instruments showed increased